I did not have big expectations for this movie, but I kinda liked it, so let's talk about it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe. Today we are going to talk about Elemental, a movie directed by Peter Sohn. The plot of this movie is nothing new. It's a classic love story about two characters that are completely different, but they still manage to fall in love with each other. So in one hand we have Amber, which is a fire elemental, and on the other hand we have Wade, which is a water elemental. And the plot is, like I said, what we expect before watching the movie, except Amber is the daughter of two immigrants. And this is what I think they should have explored more, because I think a lot more people would connect with this movie, especially the immigrants, because they would relate with the struggles of Amber's parents. Overall, the voice acting in this movie is good, but I would say the animation is even better. And there are two scenes in this movie that I really enjoyed. The first one is the crying game scene, where the characters are playing this crying game where they have to try their best not to cry. And they have to do this while the other characters are telling these emotional stories, so it's very hard for them not to cry. And in this particular scene, Wade manages to make Amber cry. And remember that Amber is a fire elemental and she never cried in her life. She didn't even know that she could cry, so it's a very emotional scene. And the other scene is when they touch and they realize they are not harmful for each other and they can actually be together. Now, one thing that I didn't like was the original score, which in my opinion was really disappointing. Because usually animated movies have great soundtracks and they even compete in the Oscars for Best Original Score or Best Original Song. But in the case of this movie, I seriously don't remember any song, so I'm kinda disappointing on that department. So having said all that, I'm going to share my ratings for this movie. For entertainment, I gave it an 8.5. For plot, like I said, it's nothing new, it's something that we already expected. However, it has some interesting scenes, so I gave it a 6. For pacing, I gave it an 8. Voice acting, I gave it a 7. Animation, I gave it an 8. And original score, like I said, very disappointing. I gave it a 4. And all this makes an average score of 6.92. So the final score for this movie is a 7. Now, I have seen lots of critics, especially in Metacritic, trash talking this movie. I don't know why. It happened the same with Super Mario Brothers movie, which I loved, honestly. So I really don't know what's going on with the critics. It's like they are expecting super complex stories, but I feel like they are forgetting that the main target of these movies are the kids, and they absolutely love them. They feel entertained. I also felt entertained in this movie, so I think that it has like 55% on Metacritic, which is very unfair in my opinion. So I actually recommend you to watch this movie in the theater because it's a fun movie overall. And if you have seen this movie already, let me know what you think. I think the Rotten Tomatoes score is more accurate. It has like 75% at the moment. So yeah, I definitely recommend you to watch this movie in the theater if you can, because I think you are going to have a good time. So that's it for me today. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like it and to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.